Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Monday, March 27th, 2017. Welcome back from the weekend. I hope you all had a wonderful one. I did a 3-hour podcast. There will be a link to that in the description down below if you want to check it out. Well, today's show begins with Minecraft. The Xbox One and PS4 versions will be getting an update tomorrow that will allow for 16 players in both the Glide and Battle minigames. The Hunter, Call of the Wild, the big game hunting game, that sounds redundant, but it's not, is coming to PS4 and Xbox One sometime later this year. Also coming to PS4 and Xbox One is Lethal League, and we do have a release date for this one, which is May 10th. No Man's Sky has been updated to version 1.24, bringing mostly bug fixes, and of course you can find a link to the patch notes in the description down below, along with links to sources for all of today's stories. We've got 2 more updates coming, as Final Fantasy 15 now has 2 options for Chapter 13. No, I don't mean bankruptcy. You can still play the original, play the new one, or now you can skip it completely. The last update news is for the PS4 Pro, which soon gets the ability to play 4K videos at their full resolution if on external storage devices. Moving on, the game from Software, that also sounds redundant, but it's not. Eternal Ring has supposedly had a trophy list leak for PS4, indicating a port could possibly be on its way. Speaking of things in the future, Xbox's Phil Spencer has made some comments about the Xbox Scorpio, saying that first-party launch titles are critical for a new platform. In the same turn, Nintendo's Reggie Fils-Aimé says that E3 this year is going to be very big for his company. Hopefully Nintendo will show off more than 2 titles like they did last year. No, seriously, last year all they showed was Zelda and Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, I love Zelda, I love Pokemon, but I want more. I'm a complicated person. E3 begins on Sunday, June 11th. Thank you, Bethesda and Microsoft. Speaking of Nintendo, Splatoon 2's global test fire is over, and it seems like there were mixed feelings amongst the articles I'm referencing, and while the game seems to play well, both Eurogamer and Destructoid agree that it didn't feel like a proper sequel. If you want to know more, there are links to these articles down below. Before we move on to the final topic of the day, I want to gush about some news that Blizzard announced over the weekend. Starcraft Remastered is coming sometime during the summer. I have to say, I was absolutely giddy after I saw this trailer, which you should check out the whole thing for yourself. That's not the only news here, as Blizzard will give away the original Starcraft and its expansion to everyone free of charge, called Starcraft Anthology. The remaster is going to support 4K resolutions as well as wide aspect ratios, and we'll learn more as we get closer to its release. If you aren't aware, I am a huge Starcraft fan, and it would be really fun to pick this up and play through the old missions again. It has a wonderful storyline. And that brings us to our final topic of the day, which is Bungie officially announcing Destiny 2. We knew about this from a poster that leaked last week, and as usual, when a leak like this happens, the developer will make an official announcement shortly afterward. By the way, Bungie gave no details other than showing this image. They didn't even confirm the release date, but at least we do know the game does exist, and that poster was correct, which did state that Destiny 2 releases on September 8th. Now, I'd like to talk about something that I've been mulling over for a little while now, and it's whether or not leaks like this are genuine or artificial. And by artificial, I mean leaks that were put out by the company involved with the game, in this case, Bungie. Now, I'm not alleging that Bungie leaked this in case there's any legal issues around me talking about them. I don't think there would be, but just in case I'm saying this, I'm just asking questions in general and using them as a hypothetical example. Honestly, I don't believe that Bungie leaked this because leaks like this usually happen closer to the release date, and in this case, we're more than 5 months away. But it's really suspicious that a lot of information comes to us in the form of leaks, and I'm just going to take the stance that it's not cool. I'm not saying that they aren't appreciated or that I'm against them, quite the opposite in fact. I'm saying they're not fun or hip or in style. If a developer wants to release information to the public, I'm much more receptive to them just saying the thing rather than having it say it leaked and have the information be questionable for a period of time about whether or not it's legitimate and then confirm it later. It just seems like a lot of extra work for them to do, and I would much rather report on solid facts than rumors and leaks. But what are your thoughts? Are leaks exciting even if they're done on purpose, or do you think it's a waste of energy and companies should just formally tell us information? Let me know in the comment section down below. These aren't leaks, it's public information. It's tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Blossom Tales, The Sleeping King, Narcosis, Old Time Hockey, Oik 2, Sumo Man, Has-Been Heroes, Hacky Zack, Twisted Arrow, Hound, Majotori, Bomb Squad Academy, Rain World, ZVR, Scribble Ships, Manipulated, Snake Pass, Jump Step Step, Olama, Arena of the Gods, and Gun VR. For PlayStation 4, Rain World, Vikings, Wolves of Midgard, God Wars Future Pass, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix, MLB The Show 17, Dark Souls 3, The Ringed City, Snake Pass, The Walking Dead, The Telltale Series, A New Frontier Episode 3 Above the Law, Has Been Heroes, and Fated, The Silent Oath. For Xbox One, Vikings, Wolves of Midgard, Dark Souls 3, The Ring City, RBI Baseball 17, Snake Pass, Has Been Heroes, Anosmia, and The Walking Dead, The Telltale Series, A New Frontier Episode 3 Above the Law. For Nintendo Switch, Has Been Heroes and Snake Pass. For PlayStation Vita, Salt and Sanctuary. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And my wife asked me if I could own a superpower, what would it be? I said, America. Yeah, I know I'm going to catch hell for that joke, so I liked it. So yeah, leaks. Is it really worth the hype train, the building of all of that, for a company to do all that, to do the marketing, the research, to try to craft that in the right way? And I know that some people or some companies have tried to do a hype train thing and it didn't work. I know there was some Call of Duty stuff that backfired on Activision with their Twitter thing where they were saying that they were getting like terrorist attacks and stuff. That didn't go well. So yeah, and that wasn't a leak. That was a publicity stunt, granted. But if they're doing this, that's what they're doing, is a publicity stunt for basically. If they're leaking information that they were just going to release anyway. I don't know. It just seems like leaks are like, oh no, we're 14 years old. Leaks, this information got leaked. Oh boy, it's like, I don't want to promote that. It's like, no, just tell us. Come on, Ubisoft. Come on, EA. Come on, Nintendo. Come on, Sony. Come on, Microsoft. Just tell us. Just let us know. It's fine. I think it would. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it does build hype. Let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments section. Let's talk it out. Maybe I'll understand this. Maybe it'll help me understand this whole. I don't like the hype train thing. It's really taught us it's bad, especially with No Man's Sky. I'm never gonna let that live down. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell my kid, that No Man's Sky back in 2016. 2016 was such a bad year, and No Man's Sky was one of the things. Yeah, I don't know. I'll eventually forget about it, but a lot of people shouldn't remember the lessons of No Man's Sky for a little while. I think No Man's Sky is the reason why we have lots of good games this year. Been a really good year for games. Really good. Yeah, really good. So yeah, that podcast I did, that was fun, I guess. I don't know. Shout out to Stacklin Studios. I don't know if people here would like his content, but there is a link to the podcast down below. You can go check it out, see how that went. Yeah, went well, in my opinion. I don't want to do those kinds of things a lot because I don't know, I feel like it's got to be bad karma around it. But if you guys go watch it, it's a 3-hour podcast. I don't expect people to get through a lot of it. But if you get through like an hour and a half of it, that's the main chunk of it. We start talking about computers at some point, and I totally don't mind if you just stop listening there. I get it. We just seriously go off for good computers for like a good hour and 20 minutes. I love computers. You want to talk silicon? Let me know, please. I would love. Show me your hardware. Show me pictures of your computers, please. I love to see that sort of thing. What else are we going to talk about here in the end card? I think I'm done. So, social media links over here, everybody, as usual. Click over here to subscribe to my wonderful channel. It's fuzzy and warm and pink and delicious, just like a sweater, just like a nice knitted sweater. Click over here to see Friday's video, where I don't remember what the heck we were talking about because I have way too many things on my mind from over the weekend. Please forgive me. I will remember for the rest of the week. Bye!